Hello, my beautiful, beautiful soul tribe. I've missed you as always. A couple of days, and I feel like, where's my fam? Where's my family? Okay, so don't let my Great Dane scare you. She's gonna come running in here. I know it. I feel it. Um, mm, some channeling today. Okay, so if you noticed, I put the picture of the triple goddess up. This is the maid, the mother, and the crone. Okay, let me turn on this light. Let's see which one looks better. Whoa. Okay. Nice picture. Reminded me of what I did today. Just chilled out in nature. Right? Beautiful. Um, Thank you, Jason. Hello, Tiffany. Allison, beautiful. Hello. So I keep thinking about age. And I cannot tell you how, I do a lot of personal readings. And by the way, you'll notice in the description box, I know people are having a hard time right now. Let's get this part out of the way real quick. I know people are having a hard time right now. And when you have a hard time, no one comes to me because they're having a great day or because things are just going, swimmingly. They come to me because they need help. They come to me because they need clarity on their life. Allison Srini, I will say, your readings always just feel uplifting and positive, no matter what. Even no matter what she's going through, this girl has so much wisdom for her age. And that's getting back to the age thing. Wisdom. When I was a young girl, my mom said, I remember I was very spiritual even as a young girl. My mother was also very spiritual. Hello, Heather, beautiful. And she always said, don't stress out so much about praying, because I was like, I don't know what I should be thanking God for and pray. I'm a Virgo. So a spiritual Virgo we can be analytical about everything, right? So I even got stressed out about praying. And she said, look, honey, if you pray for anything in your life, make sure you pray for wisdom and understanding of said wisdom, right? But wisdom is understanding, right? Wisdom is not knowledge. Knowledge is so important as well. Knowledge is what we need here to operate in this 3D reality, in this dimension. Knowledge. We need that. But even more, we need wisdom and understanding, compassion. So these are the things I've been praying for since I was about 14, which is not surprising. I ended up doing what I'm doing now, right? I want to share that. What I've learned. And Susan Sarandon, she was in some kind of interview, and someone said, it was, they always make everything about women's age. I was watching Jane Fonda, Susan Sarandon. Sorry, I'm used to having a bandana in my hair, so it's kind of freaking me out. Uncle Jimbo said, you look half naked. I was like, I know, I couldn't find my bandana. So I was watching Susan Sarandon. Then I was watching a few interviews of Jane Fonda. And I don't know how this stuff pops up. Maybe because I'm a YouTuber, God has chosen to talk to me through YouTube. But this stuff started popping up. And I'm like, I don't ever search out these women. So why are they popping up? And it said, Susan Sarandon, it's always, they make everything about their age. The last video I saw of Jane Fonda, she's turning 80 and she looks fabulous. And she's, I don't know, I can't explain it, clear-minded, clear speech. Like, oftentimes we tend to slow down with age. But do we have to? We have, I really, if you chew on this, it's going to be loud. And I can't have you have that right now. You'll have to have something like softer. Sorry, guys. Here we go. How about your knot? She's like, I don't want my knot. I want my bone. So Susan Sarandon said, she was asked in an interview, what do you love most about getting older? Which, first of all, I find so irritating that the first thing they want to ask these women about is their age, as if it has any consequence. But she answered it so beautifully. She said, in my younger years, and I'm paraphrasing. She said, in my younger years, people tended to judge me for the way I looked. Now they seem to judge me by my thoughts and what I think. I feel more respect in that, because I am more than just my skin, right? I'm more than just my skin. You are so much more than your skin. And Jane Fonda said, we have to get over things are downhill after 40 or after whatever the age is. I'm about to hit 40 myself, so maybe that's why I'm thinking on it. She said, it just gets better, actually. Things are less stressful. And this is me saying this. Things are less stressful. Things are less scary. You've been through a lot. You know, I always say I would never go back. You couldn't pay me to go back. A lot of people talk about, I wish I could go back to my younger years. Oh, you couldn't pay me. I was so lost in the sauce. I didn't know what was going on. It was terrifying for me. Not knowing what, and I don't need to know what's going to happen and what's going to come all the time. But I experienced a lot of surprises. But I also put myself in the situation for that. I mean, you guys, I went from being a cheerleader to in the Army for a decade, active duty, military intelligence, deploying, target capture. Then left that phase of my life and went into being a recruiter. Corporate woman, wearing a business suit every day, to a YouTuber, a tarot reader. Whoa, that's like living 4 different lives. I have truly put myself in situations where I have forced myself to get fun comfortable. Fun comfortable starts with your throat chakra. And this is interesting. Every time, y'all, look, every time I start getting issues with my throat chakra, meaning, do you have to bathe your area right now? That sounded so gross. The camera seriously is picking up every sound, okay? You can bathe that later. She's looking at me like, seriously? So, every time I'm having throat chakra work that needs to be done, look at how crazy is that? I get like a pimple or something right in the middle of my throat chakra. Beautiful, queen. I love how you spelled that with a KW. Yeah, right in the middle of my throat chakra. It's like, hey, can we be any more clear? You need to speak your truth to yourself. Are you being honest with yourself about what you really want? Do you know what you want? I say this a lot, but many of you are avoiding it still. And you know who I'm talking to. I need you to understand. We put such a stigma on age. Our culture has put such a stigma on age, not just our culture in America, but the world in general. It makes you feel like at a certain point, things are over. Perfect example. I was going through training before I went to Iraq. I was on a special ops mission. So we were trained by Blackwater. So we went to Arizona and did this crazy like training in the desert, and nobody knew we were there. And it was like the first time we were doing this crazy mission. And they're trying to train this, you know, intelligence geek, how to be, you know, hardcore. So I'm like shooting off. I shut off so many thousands of rounds a day that my finger right here, my finger pads right here, started coming off, and I had to tape all my fingers because I was just bleeding everywhere. I was like cocking my pistol, and my face was splattered in blood, and they were like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" But that's how girly my hands are. I have no calluses there yet, so it just ripped my hands apart, literally just shooting off so many rounds. So anyway, we get through this training, and they show us this part about a man who is a psychologist, who is also a police officer, who is discussing, this is the part in the classroom, the training part. He says they noticed police officers were dying from wounds that should not have killed them. All over the world. All over America, at least. I know that. I know they did the study in America. So all over America, they're doing these studies, and they're noticing that police officers are dying from wounds that should not kill them. because they've seen, we all watch movies, right? We all see all these movies and someone gets shot and they're like, ah, you're so much, that what they were trying to explain to us is your mindset puts you in that thought of, oh, I got shot in the shoulder, I'm dead. What do little boys do when they're little? They play cops and robbers. Ah, you got me. I'm dead. Those mindsets go a long way. Your mindset, right? How closely is it knitted into the cultural expectations of your age, of your gender or sex? Those are two different things. Of your race, your species, right? Hi, mommy. How crazy is that? Thank you. They're reminding me of, I was in whenever I was in college studying, I was in a psychology class, and they took a bunch of retirees between the ages of 70 and I think 78, when mental processing tends to slow down, right? No, I think it was in the mid 60s to 78. So it was a big group of people, but at the same time, it was after you collect Social Security, retire, and you stop doing things, right? You start thinking, oh, well, I'm done. You know, life's not going anywhere but here. Seriously, I mean it, please. You can do it later. There's time later. They put them all in a hotel. They rented out a hotel. These psychologists did. They studied them. And they tested each and every one of them, their eyesight. They tested their dexterity and their mobility. They tested their weight, their hearing, everything, right? Get a good broad view on where they were. I know. And they surrounded the hotel in things from the 1940s and 50s, when they would have been younger. This was done a while ago. When they would have been younger. So it was like, if you turned on the TV in the dining area, it was like old news, clips, and it was an old TV. The magazines and newspapers were dated to those times. The activities were surrounded around there. They were dressed like they would have been dressed back then. How crazy is this? At the end of the 2-week study, majority of people had better dexterity, better mobility, better eyesight. How does your eyesight get better? How does your eyesight get better? Just by your thoughts. That's how powerful they're wanting you to know your thoughts are. They're wanting you to see that you are completely individual. Do not put yourself into a specific role just because society has told you to. With age does not come downhill and it's over from here, and I'm never going to be surprised or in love again. I'm never going to experience newness again. You are going to get all of those things they're saying with the comfort of having no anxiety behind it. This is wisdom. They're called the golden years for a reason. See them as such. Okay? I feel younger when I listen to 70s music. Absolutely. Go back to the music of your teens, right? Go back to the music of your teen years. And like a fine wine. Absolutely, Kristen. Absolutely. We are truly being taught right now in this cycle, this 2020 is here to get us in the right mindset to understand that we are lifting in vibration. And as we do so, DNA is being activated. And as that happens, your thoughts are becoming more powerful. Are you aware of them? Look inside of yourself. Look deep within yourself. What is the face that your soul wears? Do you know your own soul? And if not, that's okay. But goodness, she or he is dying to meet you. Your soul is dying to collaborate, to co-create, to know you. Okay. Pachamama. Ooh, I love it. Pachamama. Love it. Okay. We hold on tightly to things, to ideals, and that's truly what enslaves us. Thank you. We have an ascended master here. That's what enslaves us. Our thoughts, preconceived notions and conditioning, things, money. You're not free if you're bound by these, boxed in by these thoughts, ideals. It's constricting. All right, let's get the vibration right and pull some cards, see what Spirit wants to talk about. I was being called to use the numerology. I love the numerology deck. I'm never going to get sick of it. The the mystical shaman oracle. We pulled Pachamama. I'm going to pull one more. And we'll clarify with light seers. Okay. But before I go, I think I did not finish a statement. So I'm taking, everybody's going through a hard time. Sorry, squirrely today. Just bear with me. It's okay because it's channeling, so it's okay. I'm just not controlling it well. I'm letting it all in. I'm taking $60 off my readings. I know you guys are going through a hard time, and I want to know what I can do in the coronavirus. I've had many people ask me why my readings are so expensive. You don't understand. I meditate at least an hour before I begin your reading. I pray the night before to have dreams sent to me about you. I sometimes am knocked out for anywhere from at the least 3 hours to 2 days. That's about how long it takes out of me. I can only do one reading a day. So the reason my it doesn't take is, I know it's an hour for you, but it's possibly a couple days for me, but at the very least 4 hours, right? So that's why. And I can only do one a day. If it's one a day. Usually it's like I can do one a day for 3 days, and then I need a good day break. Okay? As we grow, so does our wisdom. But let's not forget, we still have things to learn. If you're moving into a new chapter where you feel stuck, figure out what you can learn. What is enslaving you? Okay, we got a song channeling in. Let's see what they're saying. I know it's hard right now, y'all. I'm feeling it too. Uncle Jimbo mows the yard like 4 times a week. He's not good with being bored. Remember, your kids are going through it too, y'all. I know it. Little Janis Joplin coming in. Little Janis Joplin. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, rode us all the way to New Orleans. Yeah, I pulled my harpoon, my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Yeah, windshield wiper slapping time. I was holding Bobby's hand in mine, and we sang every song that driver knew. Yeah, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. Oh, it's nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Yeah. Oh, feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee.
Love that voice. I'll even give up Judge Judy for that voice.
That's the best thing I've heard all day, Uncle Jim.
No, your voice is the best thing. Thank you.
Thank you. You're so cute. Thank you. Isn't he the cutest? I love living with him.
You want me to leave this open or closed?
You can close it if you're watching TV, babe.
I'm watching TV. Come on, Belle. Thanks, Principal.
Oh, they loved it too. Oh, isn't he the most darling? I know. That got him excited. He loves some good music. Oh, Lordy mercy. I adore him. I adore him. Thank you, Hollis and Amy. Thank you so much. You guys pay my bills, girls. Sisters. My sisters. Sister, you've been on my mind. Sister, I want you each to think about which cards you're resonating with most right now. Most likely, these will speak to you as a story. We are going to clarify each card. What is speaking to you? What is speaking to you? Teaching and learning. And these are not in any kind of order. What just gives you like a twirl in your belly or an apple in your throat? I always say an apple in my throat, like I want to cry, right? Are you holding something in? Tiffany likes sister. We'll sing a little more of that while we're channeling. So we got teaching and learning. That's 12, also a 3, okay? 88, abundance, also a 7. 91, surrender, end of cycle, also a 10, also 1. And love, 6. Now, I'm telling you, these are all going to speak to you. But there's gonna be a place that Spirit's asking you to do a little more focus on right now, okay? Sean, hi, darling. So glad you're here. Oh, love having so many brothers in here. Okay, Jason Boyd, beautiful. Amanda, beautiful. Mina, beautiful. Mama, I love my brother. Yes, that's my mother's brother. Okay, teaching and learning. Sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister, woo, we're two of a kind. 'Cause, sister, I'm keeping my eyes on you. Ooh, I bet you think I don't know nothing but singing the blues. Oh, sister, have I got news for you? Something. And I hope you think that you're something too. Whoa, 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 now, scuffling. I've been up that lonesome road, and I've seen a lot of suns going down. Whoa, 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 trust me, no low life's gonna run me around. So let me tell you something, sister. Remember your name, no, mister. Gonna steal my stuff away, my sister. I sure ain't got a whole lot of time. So come on, shake your shimmy, sister. 'Cause honey, my love is feeling fine. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're going to do love at the end. I'm feeling like that's going to be more of a convergence of everything coming together. That's going to be everybody's final outcome. Remember, my queens, we fix each other's crown, right? Whether you can see it or not, every single woman has a crown out there, and every man. We fix each other's crowns. Don't tear each other down. Ooh, that rhymed. I'm sure there's a t-shirt in that somewhere or a mug. Don't tear down, fix each other's crown. Okay. If you were called to, first off, before we start the reading, I want to read Pachamama. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. Where's the book at? There it is. Okay, I'm going to read this one. Pachamama 40. I haven't read this one yet. I'm very excited. That's a Nako song too, or he sings about Pachamama in one of his songs. I can't remember which one it is right now. Okay, Pachamama 40. Let's remember this is also the year of 4. She's so beautiful. Okay, Pachamama represents the unconditional love that the earth has for all of her children, including stones, the plants, the animals, the humans. She is the goddess. She is the goddess of earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation in our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. Weird. How much are we talking about this? Your soul is timeless, here to experience, and that does not end because you turn 50 years old, because you turn 60, because you turn 40, because it doesn't end. What's the name of my channel? Eternally Transforming. Oh, Free Flowing. Thank you so much for the karma donation, sister. Thank you so much. Right? Eternally Transforming. That's what I am here to share with you. That is my wisdom. We are eternally transforming, and you can truly have some pretty magical experiences in your life if you decide to get uncomfortable. And you are going to fall down. You are going to fall down. That's part of it. What do I always say? The guides are constantly telling me we fall in love with a stubborn soul. Are you stubborn enough for this life? Are you fighting for what you want? Are you speaking your truth to yourself and to the world? The invitation in this card, Pachamama. The invitation. You are a child of the earth. Now is the time to eat right, love right, and be joyous. Drinking lots of water, you guys, with lemon. And be joyless. Freudian slip. And be joyful. Lost my whole place there. Joyous. Regardless of the circumstances you may find yourself in. Be grateful for your life, your body, and all that nourishes you. Pachamama invites you to relish each breath. Embrace your joy and your pain equally. And discover love through each. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all of her blessings with an act of service, such as planting a new tree, helping save an endangered species, that's a big order, or protecting the ocean. But you can have a part in something that you're passionate about, but also giving back to Gaia to show thank you, right? Okay. Let's get to teaching and learning. If you pulled this card, teaching and learning, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is, I love the way that this card is depicted. How she holds her purse in her lap. Again, go back to Bobby McGee. What is enslaving you? Is it money? Are you holding on too tightly? Is this where you're at right now? Needing to understand that, yes, there was a time that going after money served me, right? It taught me a lot about this 3D world. It gave me a lot of knowledge. But now, do you have the wisdom to understand that it's not everything? What is your relationship to money? Because you If you chose this, I'm feeling very much like someone out there. You'll know if this is resonating, okay? I'm feeling like someone out there has been through some serious tower moments that they're finally beginning to realize, you're finally beginning to realize it wasn't to knock me down. It was to build me up on solid foundations. Right? That lightning striking, it was the teaching and learning, right? Understanding that money isn't everything. Understanding how many options Spirit is truly handing you. Are you taking them for granted? Are you spreading your precious, precious energy, your precious time on many different things rather than going after one and not realizing how powerful your thoughts are becoming? That's for someone out there. That's for someone. You're right there. This is part of your growth right now. How beautiful. You're understanding that what happened to you actually happened for you, right? Someone out there is really getting that on a new level. Proud of you. They're proud of you. Abundance. Abundance. Eights are always about abundance, but what's interesting, if you add up 88, you get a 7. 8 plus 8 is 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. Abundance. 7 is considered the most spiritual number, the perfectly spiritual number. Abundance is tied to spirituality. Where are your thoughts? This is not only about money, but abundance in life. Are you always expecting things to go wrong? Right? Someone out there, though, that was the shadow side of it. Let's talk about the light side. Someone out there, though, is receiving abundance because they've come through this, right? Understanding there is balance in everything. Understanding there is balance in everything. Understanding that everything that happened in their life, yeah, there were some bad times, but there were a lot of darn good times. A lot. How often do you ruminate on that? Shouldn't you be? Divine timing. I just heard, Someone's about to be getting a lot of abundance in their life, a lot of abundance in their life in every facet. Love, finances, general happiness within their career, moving forward, a promotion possibly, I'm hearing. You've done the work, my darling. Wait for your ships to come in. Look at her, ready to go. She's got her board. Like, when you get here, I'm ready. She's waiting for the perfect wave. The perfect wave. She knows that when energy sends her abundance, she will resonate. She doesn't have to chase after every little thing, right? She's waiting for the perfect wave. I'm hearing for some of you the perfect relationship. Soulmates. The Six of Cups is very much about twin flames and soulmate relationships. That perfect wave. It's funny. You would think abundance is always about finances, but I felt love in this. I felt love in this. Divine timing. It's waiting for the perfect wave. Isn't that beautiful? That depiction of the Three of Wands. She's ready. But she's also patient. Saying, it's going to be so worth it when it gets here. Jules, thank you so much. I know it does, and I'm sending that to you. I'm sending that to you, baby. Abundance does flow freely to us in all forms. Are you able and willing to be surprised about the forms it may come in? Are you open to new forms of abundance? Are you ready for what this beautiful life wants to give you? And it has always been meant for you since the moment you were born. Abundance is your divine birthright. Each and every one of you. Abundance is your divine birthright. Does it mean it's going to be easy? That we won't have to work for it? That is what makes it worth it. That's what makes abundance abundance. Because it was not easy to maintain or obtain. If it was falling into our laps, would we truly call it abundance or just another day? Someone's waiting on that perfect wave, and I'm telling you right now, stand confidently knowing it's coming. Okay? Surrender. 91, surrender. 33 likes right now. I love it, Soul Tribe. Thank you so much. Showing up. Showing up as always. I can always count on you guys to show up. Surrender. Surrender. Okay, let me look at this for a second. Surrender. 91, end of cycle, beginning of a new. You'll feel a pull if one resonates with you more than the others. 6 of Swords. Finally walking away from that which doesn't serve you. Notice how the birds carry her through very rocky waters. Surrendering into, thank you, the lessons of the hardest of times. The beauty, right? What did the Pachamama say? Stepping into, there are going to be painful times and joyous times, but finding the beauty in each. Bringing them together so that you can co-create with the universe. And someone has realized that. Someone has gotten through those rocky waters. Those intense, those waves that toss you around. Understanding that they were for your enlightenment. Now is the time for going within, surrendering into there will be high times and there will be hard times, but that you are the creator of your universe. It is how you are utilizing what the universe is giving you in either joyous or painful times, joyous times. In each of these two things, there is beauty. And when you bring them together, you finally can create your own universe. Your own universe. Surrendering into that end of cycle, that life review. What have I done? You know, what's happened up to this point? What do I keep and what do I take with me? Making a sacrifice for your own enlightenment. It's not easy to look at the pain, but someone out there needs a perspective change. Someone needs to surrender to the light and understand that. I hope you're not sick of hearing me saying it. I'll never get sick of it because we need the reminder. It did not happen to you. It happened for you. It made you stronger. It made you not only more knowledgeable, but more wise. How lucky are you to have learned some of these lessons? To learn that you do truly create your own world. No, we cannot control everything that happens around us. But we can control how we react. How long we live in it. Right? Surrendering into your own emotions. Many of you, I'm hearing, thank you, many of you have psychic abilities and don't even know it. You just think it's normal, or you think you're different, or you think you're weird, or you think that you're antisocial. Oh, honey, you have a crown. Reach up and grab it. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. For you have worked hard for that. That intuition is your sword. Those swords that were stuck in your back that you did not put there, that you cleaned out, you looked at the blood, you got the perspective change that you needed, that is divinely your sword. Creating your own world, trusting your intuition, which is, if you're attracted to my channel, you're likely ahead on the spiritual path. You wouldn't be watching this long if you weren't. You've likely had the spiritual awakening. You've had many downloads recently, the last couple of years, and you've likely been through heck and back. And you are finally beginning to realize that it happened for you. That understanding that your gift is your beautiful, stunning intuition. Are you going to let that go to waste by not trusting it? It is telling you truth, always. Are you listening? Remember that praying is talking to God. Meditation is listening. Are you waiting for the answers? The divine communication that is always going on if you allow it. Right? Okay. Whew. Lord have mercy. Let's go ahead and pull a couple for love. Okay? If you're willing, and what I mean by this is going to be kind of an outcome for everybody. If you're willing to go through the teaching and learning, if this is where you resonated, and like I said, you'll probably resonate a little with all three, right? The abundance and the surrender. Okay? If you're willing to go through this learning, what's coming up for you? Obviously, we always seek love, love, love. The opposite of fear. The light of the universe. If you read through the New Testament, Jesus talks about love more than anything else. Love thy brother. Love one another. Love yourself. Buddha, the same thing. For love, for the soul tribe. If they're willing to go through this final completion, for many of you, completing a cycle, I'm telling you, for many of you, completing a cycle, shedding a skin, that's so funny. I look down and there's the serpent. Shedding a skin does not mean just death. Death may as well mean rebirth. What is being born within you? Are you allowing for yourself to be surprised? Unfinished symphony. Beautiful. Someone has an unfinished symphony out there. Love for the soul tribe. I'm going to pull this up in front of me. I just love you guys. Oh, the Fool. Are you ready for this new beginning? 0. Starting over. Falling backwards. And trusting universe to work with you. You don't have to control everything anymore. Teaching and learning means never being so overconfident that you lose the joy in life. Free falling, yes, absolutely, Tiffany. Oh, the yellow of her dress stands for abundance. Look how she holds out that wand of passion. It's not even a wands card, but that's what I can't help but thinking. This is going to be a joyful time in your life if you let it. This is getting uncomfortable. This is taking a risk. This is being okay with falling down and understanding that truly, 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 they fall in love with a stubborn heart. If you get back up after you fall down and say, yes, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. You will have angels surrounding you, paving your way. 0 Night, Clicky, and Lim. I love you. Thank you so much. Oh, next card out, y'all. It's insane. It's insane. Death, rebirth. If you want to do this work, you're going to come into a completely new life. They're saying, don't even try to guess what it's going to look like because it's too good to guess. Are you ready for this? Are you willing? Are you willing? There's something totally new coming. I just split it and the Hermit. 3 major arcana cards. And look at the neck. Oh, bottom of the deck. The Hierophant. You are all teachers. Even in the way that others see you go through your struggles and your trials and come through it with love in your heart. With learning. You think the universe falls in love with a stubborn soul. Oh, you should, everyone sees that. You shine at your brightest light. The Hierophant is a teacher. Remember, even when you, in fact, mostly when you have no clue you're teaching, that's when people are watching you most. When you're just getting by. Are you ready for this? Find your inner light. Can you be alone with yourself? Where do your thoughts go when you're alone? Look at these 4 major arcana cards that came out right at the end. This is just too beautiful. I don't know what made me look down there. Christine, I'm having a very hard time letting go of the past. Oh, honey. I mean, we've all been there, right? We've all been there. But you must realize. From New Zealand, thank you. Kiwiana Chick, thank you so much. We must realize that the longer we hold on to something, okay, hold on. Letting go of the past or the way you feel like it should have gone, right? That's very much trying to, if you're having a hard time letting go of the past, are you looking at it from a third person perspective? I know that's very difficult to do. It takes a certain type of mastery to be able to go in and do that, but you can. You can. And it's okay to feel it. Are you having a hard time letting go of it because you're not really examining your feelings there? And when I say that, look at all options that could have happened. It's okay to feel the screaming pain, the gut-wrenching pain, but don't live there. Because then you're saying, I mean, what is that thing that I said quite a while ago? I can't remember who spirit guide told me, but somebody swooped in and said it. But the past already happened, and the future has not yet come. So do either of them even exist, right? And sometimes we have to put ourselves into that spot in our head before we go into meditation and do a dark night of the soul meditation. But Christine, I would really suggest that you do a dark night of the soul meditation. You would not believe how much they can help you here. Okay? I'm also hearing it would help if you did some chakra cleansing guided meditations. There's a couple of those on YouTube. I'll try to remember to post it in the comments below or the community tab maybe. But there are some guided meditation, chakra meditations. Okay? And I always imagine Archangel Michael over my heart chakra with like a vacuum. But seriously, like, you know, the part that it's like you take it off, it's a tube part of the vacuum. It's like a attachment and you know, get the baseboards and stuff and the curtains. So I always imagine him with like that and sucking out the negative energy. I swear you'll feel it. If you call him in and do it, you can borrow that one. He's really good at that. Yeah, it's easy to get stuck there. Right? When I do this, I'm assigning frequencies to cards. This is a newer deck, so I do it more, especially if the deck is newer. Remember in the beginning of the video, Christine, what I said about freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose, right? Look at the freedom he feels here when he escapes from his mind. This is an entrapment that you have created. The things that have happened to you are not your fault. I'm not saying that, but it is your fault for staying there. That is when it becomes an entrapment. Do you have the courage to step outside of your monkey mind? Yes, you do, Christine. Absolutely. Remember, courage is being scared to death. Saddling up anyway. And I know what it's like to look at those things, but you need to look at them, you need to write them down, burn the paper, and like a fart in the wind, It's really that easy. Have you done the work? Have you looked at it? Have you wrote it down? Sorry, I forgot to turn off my notifications. Apologize. I apologize. Okay, Soul Tribe. I want to read The Gatherer. Close this up. Thank you so much, Kiwana Chick. Oh, my goodness. Another one? That was 2. Oh, I can't tell you how much help I get from this channel. I've got from this channel and everyone here over 2019. Thank you. Part of my morning, grounded each morning with the sunrise I get to watch. So beautiful, my love. So beautiful. Oh, that makes me so, my cup overfloweth. Makes me want to jam out. Be happy. Okay, The Gatherer. Let's read The Gatherer. And then we're going to close it out with a little knocko. And then I'm going to be doing, I believe, air sign next. Air or fire? Air or fire? The Empress. Sorry. But that must have been needed to be said. The Empress. Hello, beautiful. I think I'm going to do fire with this Knight of Wands coming out. I think I'm going to do fire next. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius will be next. Ah! I swear I just opened the book to this and I did not notice it. I love it when it's that clear. And Spirit's like, here you go. You can have no doubts, right? Fire. Whoa. And I didn't pull this card. I just like opened the book up and there it was. I was going to read The Gatherer. Wow. Okay. Oh, I love you, God. So beautiful. So beautiful. I feel like when it comes, y'all, to alphabetical order, that the should not be included. Like, because then it's just ridiculous. Like, if it's The Gatherer, it should be in the G's. Maybe I'm wrong. But I have a lot of opinions because I have to do this on here and find, you know, it stresses me out. Okay, the Rainmaker. That's hilarious. Because apparently they do it like that. Just the way I wanted them to. The Ghost Dance is in the G's. So, awesome sauce. And here's what's hilarious. Y'all. The Gatherer, the card we pulled. The one right before that is... Oh, that was a lot of work to get there. Okay. The essence of The Gatherer. Oh, Christine, absolutely, my sister. You got this, my beautiful. You're one of those whenever I say you're so much stronger than you think you are. You're about to, you're at the precipice, baby. You're at that, looking at the ugly. You've been doing it. Continue. You're almost there. The Gatherer. Before we cultivate grains, we collected the wild bounty of nature. I got to get close because y'all know my eyesight and it's getting worse every day. The Gatherer finds abundant seeds, nuts, berries, and wild greens where the ordinary person sees only barren soil. The Gatherer is the provider, the forager, and the gardener who collects roots and vegetables for the long winter when the game is scarce. She does not hoard toilet paper. No, I'm kidding. Back then they didn't have that. But, you know, she does not hoard, trusting the bounty around her. Okay? Trust that abundance is going to flow to you. Do you have that trust? Because as you have the lack of trust, so we manifest situations such as right now. This is a manifestation, a global manifestation based upon fear and scarcity. Are you experiencing abundance no matter what your material world looks like? Because it's available to you. The invitation. Look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. And this is not the card I'm reading for. That's crazy. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for the harvest, but do you see it? Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and colored your destiny. This is everything that everything was about. The whole reading, I love how they bring it back around. The whole reading was about this. Ah, thank you. Everything around you is ripe and ready for the harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and colored your destiny. Pack your food in the winter and start the low-hanging fruit. And start with the low-hanging fruit that is already all around you. Wow. You already have abundance, my love. No matter what your material world looks like. Do you see it? Do you see it? Are you holding on so tightly to what you already have that you can't receive more? When your hands hold tightly onto your change purse, onto your money, when we all have had points of being greedy, of holding on so tightly, afraid of losing it. That's a feeling of scarcity. Are you holding on so tightly that you have no hands to receive with? There's a balance, a beautiful balance. It's time to shed your skin, my soul tribe. It's time to come out of your cave. You've been in hibernation for too long. What world is available to you? Thank you, Train, for coming by right now. I feel that. It is time for the rebirth. Come out of your caves. Coming out of my cave. Coming out of my cave. Yes, we all. We're coming out of our caves. Coming out of our caves. Beautiful. Okay, Soul Tribe. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, for being here. I'm going to get to my beautiful fire signs. I'm feeling the fire signs. I do too, Jules. I do too. It's a beautiful card. Are you talking about which one? Which one? I love them. They were all good. This is a fantastic deck. I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome. I have not found one yet that I haven't fallen completely in love with. The best version of each one, I feel. In the colors, I'm a turquoise person, maybe. I don't know if that's just me, but there's a lot of greens, and turquoise are my colors. So I love it. I love it. And these are really beautiful too. And I love that they're not glossy. I'm not a big glossy fan of cards, but they're moving away from that a little bit. Thank you so much, my soul tribe, for everybody who donated. You know that's how I'm getting through right now. And for those of you who have donated on Super Chats right here, make sure you're emailing me what you want to manifest and release, please, for the full moon and new moon. You guys know it's really important for me to give that energy back, okay? Even if you don't want anything, I'm sure there's something that you can manifest for a loved one or a friend. It's so important to me, okay? Eternally transforming. We give what we receive. There's a balance to everything. And I love that 6 is out here. 6 is about balance, okay? Medicine wheel. Beautiful. Find your medicine, my soul tribe. Okay, I want to mention again, readings are $60 off, $120 for a reading. I want to try to help out and give back. I will probably be doing most of the readings this weekend. Okay, so I feel like that's easier for everyone, and I'm just going to bust out a couple weekends in a row. It's going to be first come, first serve. So if you're scheduling a reading, these completions, I'm so happy for you guys. Believe me, it's going to turn out beautifully. These readings, I'm going to take on as many as I can. This is my giving back as much as I can do. And I know that everybody's like, not everyone, but many of you are in a completion and a cycle change right now. So if you're needing guidance there, we will get it for you, you know. And if you'll notice, I only offer an hour reading. These readings actually usually go about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I've never had one last an actual hour. And people that ask for a 30-minute reading, I'm like, if you're a client, I can do that. But if it's your first time with me, I talk until the spirit guides are done talking. Who am I to shut them up? You know what I mean? So if you want a reading, the information's in the description box. Just shoot me an email. Please put in the title box discount reading. Let's do that. Or just discount. Just put discount reading. Okay, that way I know, because I get hundreds and hundreds of emails, you guys. So it really helps because I have filters set up to put that in a certain box and notify me. Okay, and then after that, we will get you scheduled. Okay. Thank you, my guides, for being here. What do they say, Soul Tribe? What do they say? They say, don't waste your hate. Rather gather and create. Whoa. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words. No, don't be nervous. You can do this. You've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. I love you, my soul tribe. Like and subscribe. It's like tipping. Could not live without you, my family. You know I'm going to read every single one of these comments as soon as they post later. Catch you on the flip side.